WTF. Where have you been, you little shit?
You say no as though that's gonna do much. Is the music loud? I feel like the music's a little louder than normal. Alright, that's a little better. Wasn't I VIP? I don't think so. I don't think I've made anyone VIP. Well, that's probably not true. I probably have someone as VIP. No, I doubt I have anyone as VIP. I swear I was. No, I'm pretty sure you've been asking for it. I just haven't done it. Because, when there's more people, then maybe I have a reason to do, like, emote only or sub only, which I probably will never do, but in situations like that, then I'll probably start handing out VIPs to certain people. Because I'd use emote only mode or subscriber only mode as a means to kind of moderate chat in a way. But that also only be for situations where either I have 0 mods in a situation where I would need some mods, or I'm just sick of chat for whatever reason. But it's not gonna happen. It'll never happen. Oh, that doesn't show on this. Oh, let me swap. And then, bam. I have no idea if this game's gonna be too loud or not. Oh god, no, my phone. No, it vibrates. Wait. No, don't vibrate. Shut. There we go. I have played this before. But nope, snooze that. Snooze that. But it was a while ago. My PC was worse, which at surprise, I have a new graphics card because my roommate upgraded her PC like a lot. The only thing I could really benefit out of that was the graphics card. So I went from a NVIDIA 1660 to a Radeon RX 6800 XT, I think is what it's called. In other words, I went from about 6 gigabytes of VRAM to 16 gigabytes of VRAM.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
So, you know, it's much better. I'm gonna try out the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. Spacer's Choice Edition because it's the one I own, and I can't really do the other version because Epic Games sucks ass. But it is more graphically intensive to a degree. I also have OBS running off of the graphics card instead now. Basically, this stream is going to be more of a test on how much better I can stream games. My CPU has changed nothing, so I'm going to hope that by offloading some of the OBS to my graphics card, it's going to be a bit better. A bit better. I have noticed a lot of games run way fucking better, like the Outer Worlds or No Man's Sky. Holy shit, No Man's Sky runs so fucking smoothly. It's insane. It's nice having a graphics card that can keep up with stuff. Have to go for a bit, so I'll be back. No worries. You're not gonna miss anything interesting. What was I running before? Was I running hard mode? I might have been running hard mode. I have 2 mods for this game. One of them does impact the game, the other doesn't. One just makes some skills like 10 times better, so instead of giving you like 1 point, it gives you like 10 points in something. Considering that some stuff goes up to like 200, yeah, I don't know why 1 point is something they put in. It's so pointless. And something instead of being 3%, it's 30%, which might be a bit much in some cases. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny. But it's only for like attribute things. It's not for every item. So it's mainly just in here that it's gonna matter in the character creator. Otherwise, the game will play pretty much the same. There was a couple of mods I had seen that I wanted to get, but some of them were only for the normal version of the game, not Spacer's Choice. Don't know why those mods won't work for Spacer's Choice Edition, but they just won't. It's, I guess, similar to the situation of Skyrim, where like there's normal Skyrim, Special Edition, Anniversary Edition. A lot of mods won't work for the next version or the previous version, but some will. I don't know. I don't have a Steam overlay to know.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay.
If I can't save your body, I must at least save your brain.
Intelligence. Perception. I want to have mind high. Main ability refresh, positive faction, reputation, negative reactions. Region health. Weapon attack and reload speed, melee damage, carrying capacity. I'm gonna put a point in strength for a little bit of carrying capacity because that is gonna be a little important. And maybe something in charm? Yeah, we'll do one in charm, I think. That's how my companion stuff refreshes a bit, and reputation gain versus loss is probably a bit more balanced. That's probably good. Probably. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know.
What I wouldn't pay to see you challenge the chairman to fisticuffs. You could make a vicar doubt the law.
But a thing in tech.
At last, a kindred spirit.
Humans has 20% chance to cower duration, cover target's armor. Human cover chance increase. When humans cover, gain 20% chance to cover resets after 10 seconds. A lot of these just do cowering stuff. Next. So this is where some of the stuff increases. Like, yeah, you can see drink effect duration 30% instead of 3. So all this stuff is increased by 10 times. 5 times probably would have been fine to do, but I grabbed the 10 times because I just wanted to get the first one that was there.
Your career was on the rise.
Don't want engineering? Yeah, we'll go engineering. I can only do one, right?
A laborer. You'll have plenty of company.
Next, appearance. This one? No. This, I don't know. That one, I guess. Skin tone. Light. Dark brown, if I can. God, this is gonna be... This is gonna be rough to do. I'm never good at this stuff. Ever. Nose tilt? What does this affect exactly? Okay, the actual tilt. I think maybe slightly. Size. Reduce a little. Width. How does that look? Silly. Slightly wider. Vertical? Oh. What? Putting it in the center and got raised up. It was supposed to be like... The hell? I'll put it like there. Cheeks? Like this, I guess. I don't know. Brow vertical. Raise that up a bit. Sure. That's... Sure. We'll go with that. Where was the hairstyle I was doing before? This one? I think it was that one. Because this game doesn't have a ponytail. Hold on, which one is this one? 14? Okay, hair color. Do my best to find a nice dark brown. That's black. It's red. It's hard to find dark brown in games sometimes. That's pretty good. Really hard to tell, but that's a little easier to tell it's brown. Sometimes, like, say it's becoming more orange. We'll go with that. Eyebrow style. 5 looks alright. Oh wait. Maybe 20 or 21. I think 21's fine. His facial hair is sad. Oh. That's good facial hair. This is sad facial hair. Features, makeup. I'm not sure I'll really go with any of it. Oh, well, that one's fine. What was that, 10? Oh, shit. Wait, no, I need 25. 25's good. Dirt. 0. Scar. 0. Age. Okay, that'll do. Next. Aim. Jammy. Next. Okay. I think I'm good. What's my engineering at? Almost 40. It doesn't visually show 40. I'm assuming that's because the mod would make it actually more like 29. Which should bring it closer to this, if anything, but it's fine.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Bring this down a bit. Like there, maybe?
Please power down your engines and prepare to be... Not likely, bootlickers.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Hit drive.
Shit.
Okay. Time for a late game. Eventually.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I also have a new chair, so I actually like sit up now. I don't have a swivel chair that doesn't have a broken pump on it. This one actually functions, so it can raise me and lower me. So it's nice to have my arms like level instead of T-Rex-like.
His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Does Phineas actually have an ulterior motive? Like, potentially he might, but based on the intro cutscene and this, it's a little hard to say whether he does or doesn't. I'm most excited for Outer Worlds 2. I was about to say Outward 2, but I'm also excited for Outward 2.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that That idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Sensitivity feels high. Hold on. Setting controls.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship.
It's a little
Better
better.
you than the board, huh?
I'll try 5%. Let's try 5%.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone
that
after
feels
the
pretty
bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Adreno. And because it's Spacer's Choice, there is like a whole ass like filter on the game that I honestly dislike over not having. You don't see shit. You don't see shit. All right.
You see now,
How loud was that?
you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be
Wasn't that loud? I also accidentally open an application. It's gonna pop up in a second. I'm gonna have to close that because I misclicked on my fucking Windows taskbar thing. Is it open yet? No.
Hey, you, come here.
I'm still crouched.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my we were out. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Jib, some hullhead. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all. Yeah, okay. Here. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Gimme. 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 Try and speed through this a little bit. Oh, right, I need to...
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
I should probably adjust the audio settings a little bit. The music down to 15%. That should be fine. That lowers it for me, because it was a lot loud for me, and then I can boost it a bit here. Also, I guess that application's not going to open. Oh, well. Ask Manager. Is that open in the background? It's just being stupid. It is. There's a bunch of that going on in the background. Let's just force close all that. Thank you. I wish I had this game on Steam instead of Epic Games, so I didn't have to deal with Epic Games. I recently as in last night, decided to move some of my things. How was that in terms of volume? That was okay. That's barely in the yellow. I'll bring it back down to like that. That should be fine. Last night I decided, okay, I'm gonna move like Steam and Epic Games to my E drive, my SSD. But Steam didn't really have much of a problem. There was a slight issue here and there, but it probably just me doing it wrong, fucking with things. So it's fine. It's working. Epic Games is a complete fucking bitch. It, for some reason, absolutely refuses to install properly unless you install it in the default program files 86 location. But if you do that and you transfer it over to a different area, it seems to work fine. Upon launching it the first time, trying to download something the first time, it was like, oh, hey, you need to install Epic Online Services, even though that file's already with it. But everything works fine. It uses those files that are there. So it was just a little weird. But I did that so that way, like, Epic specifically runs a little better. Not by much, but it's definitely noticeable that it runs better. Because I've realized my hard drive might be a lot slower than I think. Like, a lot slower than I think. A little bit of a... Oh, hacking and picking locks. Ah, I see. Right. Telescoping staff. Yo, let's go. I also find it weird that the reticle is, like, so low in this game. Like, you can tell it's clearly not centered, but, like, your weapons go to it anyway, so it's not that bad, but it just feels... It just always feels weird. I feel like I have to aim so high to click on things. I think I got everything that was there. Inventory. Saber, the pistol, these are the same. The telescoping staff's two-handed melee. I think I'll just go with this. Journal? Whatever. Don't care. Most melee weapons perform a 3-swing combo. All melee weapons can block. Okay. Hopefully the bit rate is okay. It feels like the game's still running at a nice, solid 60. Oh, there's no charge. Hey, stop. Stop. Oh, wrong button. Ah! I hit the heal button, but it takes a minute for it to register that I'm doing that. Whoops. Okay, so it saved me here. Oh, my aim. What is my aim? Inventory. Yeah. Put that one there. Yeah. The hacking, locking, picking. Da. Open this and get the saber. Or scepter, not saber. Staff. There we go. Okay. Save. Again, wrong button. Oh, my aim. Wow, okay, that's actually pretty precise. He had nothing. Oh, right, actually, if I go to my healing, Adreno, what do I have a couple of? 10% natural health regen. Yeah, we'll add that on. Right, and if I get a higher medical, it actually increases how many slots I have for consumables. That's right. Armor 4, armor 3. Yeah, that's more armor, I'll take it. Also, why is tab opening that every single time? I thought I set it to open my inventory and not... I guess that was a different game. What? What? Menus cannot be rebound. Fuck you. So wait, can I only... Okay, so I think I can only hold the heal as many times as I have Adreno. If I don't have Adreno, I can't do anything. At least it seems like that's the case. Hey, you have like a rifle I can have?
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, straight. Go! I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling... I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. You know what?
Here we go.
Oh, okay, the fear triggered. That's nice. And so by cowering, they just sit in place. So if they're out in the open and I hit them with cowering, then they're just gonna sit there and be shot more. Is that all of them? Really? Ah, looks like Private Kimball lived this time. Wasn't there 4? Or was there only 3? Guess there were only 3. It's a little hard to see their bodies when they're covered in the grass. Alright, and here is where
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
This is where the other mod comes into play.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
It's Miku.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
I wish they had the
Please
Miku
return
voice
any
instead.
misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject. Oh, you are still here. My deception protocols have failed. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
Oh yeah, and this chair doesn't squeak anymore.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you... Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I do like that they have the name, a name for your character that the people in game can use that isn't just generic as hell. Like in Skyrim, you've got the Dragonborn, which sure, that's fine, but it feels just kind of eh. And in a lot of other games, you're just referred to as them, he, she, the person, the stranger. This one, your character is given a name in universe. I like that. Okay. So I believe, what is it, level 30 is when the cap happens? Engineering's at 33. I thought it was supposed to be at 38. Let's put 5 in here. Crit chance, sway, crit chance, sway. Okay, and then 5 into here. I think is what I want right now. Apply. You've unlocked location, hit effects for time tactical time dilation. Oh, okay. On all my things, or on long guns and heavy, but not handguns, which I don't have a long gun at the moment. And there was another mod I wanted to get for this. It would have affected a lot of this stuff, like this. It would have made vendors buy things at 200% price, and then you could sell stuff at like 30%. Or you could buy things for 30% cheaper. Which they were showing some math, and it was like a ratio of 15 times to like 8 to 10 times. Like it brought down the ratio of purchasing versus selling substantially. It was insane. The carry weight might be good. Armor rating would be nice. I don't have any flaws, so there's no point in getting that right now. Science weapon magazine. I might do that, because science weapon might be fun. Durability. I think the mod also affected most of the things the mod did. It increased it by like 5% or 10%. It was actually really, really minimal. A lot of other mods just like spam like increase onto this. Like they'll make the carrying capacity increase by like 10,000 kilograms, and it's like, well, at that point then there's just no reason to have it. You know, it just kind of ruins the experience a bit. But I like ones where they change things to enhance the experience or make the experience make more sense. Like instead of having only 1 point for engineering because of my background, I get 10 points in it when it can reach when it can reach, 150. 1 point means fucking nothing. On some of the damage things were only like 3%, whereas now they're 30%. So you take 30% less NRA damage, you took one of those backgrounds. They mean significant things based for your background instead of just like a minor tweak. That basically does nothing for you. I don't have companions, so I'm not going to get a companion for a while. Base health, time dilation max. I might end up using this more. I never use things like time dilation or VATS in these games. I probably should. 5% damage when alone party. See, this would be good to take right now. But the moment you leave this planet, you'd have a partner or two, and well, then it becomes useless. I wish it was more like you get 50% damage on your own, 25% when you have one person in your party, and then like 10% with 2 people in your party. So that way it would still have a benefit. It's just better when you're alone, but then it works less when you have more party members. Walk speed, sprint speed. See, like a lot of people made sprint speed doubled, walk speed like 50%. I think I'll do the weapon and armor durability loss right now. I think that's what I want. Because pretty soon that's gonna be a little rough to maintain.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification,
Yo, shotgun.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself.
Help yourself. I will, Ada. I will. But I wish they did the Miku voice for her. I don't know how hard that would be.
No, really.
When looking up trying to mod this game, I was incapable of properly getting things to work so I could modify things. That way I could like make the perk things for the Spacer's Choice Edition work, because for some reason no one's ported it over. A lot of things from the original have not been ported over Spacer's Choice, and I don't know why. But shit. I wanted to port that over so that way I could have the perk things for this version. But also, like, when reading up, apparently most of the files are not encrypted. Like, you can look at all the files in here and they're unencrypted, so you can modify things to easily mod this game. So it's more surprising there's not a whole lot of mods for it and that there's less for Spacer's Choice than there is the normal version.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement.
And I'm surprised they never added a Miku voice lines for this, because you totally could. Miku is just a text-to-speech system. She's not an actual voice. So you could totally just use her to
devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please
overwrite Ada's lines. Whether it would sound good or not, I don't know. I don't know if there's like voice things that happen in-game or if you have to do it to the lines themselves.
Catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
But I'm sure they probably could have pretty easily made the voice lines in. But I don't know. I don't know how hard it actually would be to do that. Okay, there's not really a whole lot on this ship at the moment. These are all the personnel.
These are the crew's quarters.
Sam.
Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay, so there's nothing I can really do on the ship until I fix it. Overwrite that save. I'll try to keep a single save. I don't want to do like multiple saves and backing out and undoing shit, you know?
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, because you sure walk. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, Edgewater's not too far. Just now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the.
Easy lie, easy lie. I do like that a lot of the like speech checks early on are really low, and then later on they seem to get a lot harder. That's the one thing Fallout failed to do, was like anytime you need to lie or like charm or persuade in some way, it wanted your points to be really high to the point where it was basically impossible unless you somehow focused all of your points into charm and persuasion and such. It's just unreasonable. But then again, but
you hiding?
oh, that's what it means by. Okay, this shotgun is. Oh wait. So I was about to say, this shotgun's not doing any damage, and I read at the bottom right, low damage weapons, blah, 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 blah. Right, because the shotgun is in low condition. It's not gonna do much in terms of damage. That's a little rough. I'll get it sorted, though.
Say, and if this ship is yours.
Lie.
No.
That gives me 30 XP. Would I have gotten less XP if I just did the normal one? In instances like that, I would, I'd be fine making a different choice if I wanted to. Where I die and I just happen to reload back there. Knock back. We can. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, reloading. So wait, is your weak spot your dick? Is your crotch the weak spot? Oh, I guess I wouldn't know with the pistol. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I've got 200% passive health regen for the next couple minutes, so I'll be okay. Probably. Medical supplies. Are you carbs? No, you give me more base health, which I'd want to add on onto my 40. What do you do? Natural health regen. Carbs. The junk. Add junk. Anything that doesn't give me base health or increased health regen, I will ignore. Dehydrated water. Water without the hydrogen or the oxygen. How does that work? Wait a minute. Sugary drink. How do you get dehydrated water tablets and it's a sugary drink? How does that make any sense? What is this? Alright, so I need to find some parts to fix up this shotgun so it actually does damage. And I guess I probably wanted to get the food effects last like 30% longer or whatever. Because I assume that applies specifically to my healing thing. So I can have more base health for a while, I get the regen that lasts longer. It'd be cool if there was one that like increased the effect of it instead of just making it last longer and also increase the effect as another thing.
Where'd you come from? Running around in a Marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dress ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. And being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows. Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society? Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
T.
Definitely not the junior. If you've got business inquiry, look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Got a knack for being discreet-like? Edgewater is a company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. 4 workers still haven't paid up. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into... Conrad, you'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is.
Okay. What's that? I should actually head over to Ludwig first. And get the stuff. I should see if maybe there is a mod to get rid of the like saturation shader or whatever. Because it is a little annoying, but it's not terrible. I can only hope that it's not like affecting bitrate horribly.
Thank the law. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Just my auto. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over the... I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project. Go on. I'm Ludwig. Unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Give me another quest.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Enlistment fee. They have sent a scout. Prowling around. The scout must not be permitted to return. Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
I assume he means like their core. Oh, that's stealing. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's see what I can snag from here without getting caught. I don't have enough picks. Hey, Candy. What is this? Food? Oh, this is weaponry. Is that a hunting rifle? An assault. Can I even afford that? How much? Where are my credits? 123? I can almost afford that. I can sell some shit. Like... How is you? I am existent. I'm alive. Why can't I sell? Do I need a certain... I need level 20 in hacking to sell this shit. Sell the vending machines. Fuck. Okay, I need to get my hacking way up because it's really hard to lockpick things and shit without good lockpicking skill. How are you, Candy? I don't know if there's a whole lot for me to gather around here, so I'm gonna... J, side quest. Is it that? I believe I can just go talk to the robot and... fix it? That's a volcano. Hello. I didn't know there was a volcano on this map. I don't think I can go to it. But it's there.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay. Detect Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice.
Okay, there. I've repaired the thing. Armor something. Was it armor scraps? Alive. College is killing me. What are you going to college for? What degree? Something fancy? Or just, you know, getting a degree to have a degree? I feel like there's not enough, like, containers to loot here. I'll be able to loot desks and such. Age disp- oh, so like hospitality. I see. Revolver. Do I have a rifle I can use? No, I don't. Pristine? I'm assuming that means it's gonna last longer. And I believe the icon at the bottom left means that's physical damage. looting these drones. You'd think there'd be some, like, scrap I can take. One of these days, I'll get a game like Fallout or The Outer Worlds that lets me really do a lot of stuff with turrets and such. I don't know what I want to do, so I'm trying everything until I find it. Well, good luck with that. Can I get these things? I can't. I can get hide for it, okay. I believe I can also get meat. So I'm not sure what good that's gonna do me. Wait, is crouch jumping a thing? Crouching does not seem to be a thing, okay. So I want me to return to Ludwig? Okay. Returning to Ludwig. How's the audio, by the way? Is everything okay? Let me do a couple shots to get some feedback. Do that too. That might help. Also give a little bit of audio feedback. What was that noise? Oh, was that just my time dilation? That was probably my time dilation telling me it was refilled.
Bring us honors. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? You're a passing fair soldier, I will. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has on the double, soldier.
Okay, so he... Is it paying the workbench? Oh, it's probably paying, like, vending machines and stuff. Okay. So his secret weapon is in the lavatory, apparently. I don't remember how far I got with this while streaming. I don't think it was very far, because it was just running worse and worse and worse as I kept playing. Because, you know, the areas were getting... Some of the areas were getting more intense than others, so...
You read the latest report?
Part that said anything or quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is.
Hopefully with this new graphics card, new quote-unquote graphics card, everything will be fine. So far it seems like it's good, so... Actually, I can look at Task Manager and have a peek at my processing and such. So yeah, my CPU is idling at like just below 70. It was hitting like 100, but that's probably because everything was loading. And then the memory is only running at about 60%, with Outer Worlds only taking like 5.5 gigs. My graphics card, how's that doing? Like 50%. All right, that's good. Oh, hello, Cademon. You saw me on Blue Sky. That's interesting. I'm surprised you even saw anything about me on Blue Sky. Heard of this game, but I've never seen it before until now. This, it's basically Fallout done by the people who originally did Fallout. It's done by Obsidian Entertainment, who did Fallout 1 and 2. Then it got taken over by Bethesda for Fallout 3, and Obsidian did New Vegas and I think Tactics. And then it's been Bethesda specifically since. So this is done by Obsidian, and you could think of this as like their own version of Fallout, without it being Fallout.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a leap. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a There's a workbench right through this door. Time's come for... Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, there's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries, so you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow. Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert. Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. If you die...
Do you even follow me on Blue Sky, Cademon? I don't recognize your name, I don't think. Okay, so... Oh, Tinker's not the right thing. Modify. So what did he give me? Shock damage. Okay, do I need that? Speak with Reed. Okay, I should probably do this then, since I'm going to be in the Edgewater area. Oh, and I guess skill points would be important. 5 into hacking. And some more into tech. There we go. Is Blue Sky like Twitter? Sounds familiar. Yes, Blue Sky is a better Twitter. Follow you now? Oh, you follow me now. Thank you. It's not full of an algorithm that constantly pumps specific propaganda or constantly doom scrolls shit. You can go to Blue Sky, and when you like stuff or you want to see more of certain things or whatever, you'll find that stuff. So I find it to be a much better way to find artists. That seems to be what I get most of the time. I'm aware I follow quite a few artists, but I also do like and follow some other things, so it's a little surprising that I get pretty much only artists. But it's a lot easier to find like artists or whatever you actually enjoy on there. You're not given all the same doom scroll bullshit, the political propaganda, none of the garbage that Twitter has. So I would definitely recommend you make a Blue Sky account. The only issue that people have with it right now is that GIFs aren't really a thing, question mark? So some sort of like video format thing is not really properly supported on Blue Sky yet. But I think it will be soon. I'm unsure. Okay, so now I can sell stuff to the vending machines, which is important. I did not get a perk point. That's fine. How are you finding Blue Sky to be, Cademon? Oh, hi, Barry. No one's home right now, so I figured might as well get at least one stream in until a certain someone leaves our home. Search with hashtag. Yeah, I probably could go look for more, but I'm not like...
I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
I'm not gonna be frustrated if I don't find stuff just normally, so.
Oh, sweet merciful law. There's a reason you're... Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definite. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's... What? No. I mean... Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already... I'm dying. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. You are? Oh.
First
time anyone's ever told me.
My experience funny beach vibes and you not feel my vacation.
Trouble from Silas. But if you could see your
you can keep those beach vibes for yourself. A beach is not my not my kind of environment. I'm not much of an outside person. Ray went and followed me. This man, oh god, wait, how many of you are watching me right now? Twitch unfollowed me from you, so here you go. Are you sure it unfollowed you, or you were just using a different account and followed me before? Both is possible. And I would be more inclined to assume that Twitch did just make you unfollow me for no reason. Tried to stream earlier, but home due to bad throat and don't really feel the stream right now. Yeah. You could always still do like silent streams. That's not an unusual thing. I think it's become a bit more popular recently. But, you know. Oh, there's a Charcadet that escaped. How dare. I just don't stream a whole lot because we have someone who stays here that they're noisy.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Sleep bad during nights. I would say just stream during the night, but don't do that. Obviously don't do that. That's what I typically do. That's what I would be doing.
Couple hours out of your day, there's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back. I'll do what I can.
It's me. No, it's not Ray. I can deal with Ray, and usually Ray isn't actually around when I stream. Ray is usually at his job, so Ray's not the problem.
You will not find... I have it on good authority. I tried medicating myself. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your... Just keep your head down. I know that. Read what...
Okay. It's all stealing. I can probably steal this stuff, though. I don't think you're looking at me. That guy's scary. He's sick. Okay, got away with stealing that. Anything else I can really get? No. What are the odds I can... Alright. Free reign of loot here. That actually is readable, but I can't zoom in enough to see that. That guy's scary. We were waiting on stuff and saw you go live, and all of us have our phones out talking to you. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, there's nothing in here. No.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine. Spacer's Choice Action. Abernathy is a well-known hype. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this. How do I put this gently? I probably shouldn't tell you. All right. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing. I'm paid better than Abernathy. That's all I can.
I guess I have a choice to give it to her or to give it to Abernathy. Hey, sir.
Merciful law. Please don't. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. We don't believe in free anything. I'm Conrad. You will also report to me in the event of your... gravesite fees. As broke as I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of... Edgewater is built on the discipline... Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical... Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn... Not a bad idea. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas.
I believe if I go in here, I can just read that. I should just close the door and make this easier on myself to get stuff. Only in the fridge, okay. Helmet. What's this do? Intimidate? That's kind of garbage. What is this? Medium. 9 armor, and I get some hack. Oh, but I get a +5 to all my stealth skills, which includes hacking. Lose 5 to my other 2 and get 2 for hacking? Not worth it. Nah. If it was a 9, maybe. But it's not. You're looking right here. Can you look elsewhere? No, you're not looking here, though. Like, I don't have a clear indication of whether I'm being seen or not, so I'm not going to bother trying to grab that right now. Phyllis. Oh, right. Wait, I need to talk to you about something, actually. Hold on. If I stand here.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't know. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom. More than a few. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body. Yes, here you are.
Damn. He didn't say looking in that direction. Coward. Phyllis Granger. Oh, what is my objective right now? Phyllis is one of the 4 people silenced. Okay. I don't need my weapon out, no reason.
You the new work? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. If you're not familiar, law requires delinquent gravesite. Shame, though. Woke up one morning, just between the two of us. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, in other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was, look around. All I know is, I'm just glad to...
Okay. Well, that's that. Now to give Silas the gravesite fees. What is this? Terminal? Logs. Okay. I think of importance there. Ooh, goodies. Hold on. Riot control armor. Hold on, how good is that? Handguns +5 instead of intimidate? Yeah, I'll take that. My handgun's kind of low. Tech skills +5. It's more armor. It's worth it. Okay. Now I can sell stuff. This. Hold on, I need to list stuff as junk. Mind attributes. Base health, natural health, regen, health, dilation recharge. Ranged weapons, less spread, less sway. But then once it's low, I get more spread and more sway. Nah, no thank you. No, thank you. Regen, health, attribute, health. Okay, that's fine. The feeder's going off. My god. I can get rid of these pistols. I can get rid of all these sabers, because those are additional and unnecessary. I don't have any spare armor pieces on me. Okay. Usually it works this time of day, weekdays. There we go, I've got 240. What do you have to buy? What is that, an impact hammer? That wouldn't be bad, but I don't have the money. Trip blade. Revolver ammo. Oh wait, do you have armor? We do have armor. Wait a minute. Nope. Heavy armor, but it gives you more dodge. Is it because of the factory stock armor plating mod? Might be. Determination, block, stealth. Okay. Early morning European mornings is the time I can stream. That puts you like the dead of night United States. So I'm unsure how good or bad that is for you. Streaming late night in the EU might prove better timing to get a US audience. But it also depends on whether you really want a US audience. I apparently never discovered the cemetery, even though I ran right by it. Okay. My bad game. I didn't realize I had to run past all the graves.
Grave digging's a fine profession. You run into any reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned... Abernathy was sick? With the plague? What? No. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah? You could look at it, but you'd be wrong. Every now and again... Hang on. Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, former people, flesh... If those marauders swipe...
Alright, no, there's that. So now my objectives... Retrieve the cache of medicine. Speak with Reed. Speak with Reed. Well, Reed's the main guy. I need to talk to Reed anyways. Okay. I believe my other objective's gonna put me out of town that direction, but I think I'm gonna have to go that way anyways. So I will. I'll just talk to Reed. How long have I been streaming for? Hour 20. I'll probably need to stream for a couple more hours because I'll probably have a friend who will message me being like, "Hey, we gaming." Because he got me schedule 1, so it's something to fill in our time for a while. I can clear out some notifications on my phone.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this with less the grease monkey, Argo. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gate. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker. Yeah. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. My proposition benefit... There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned. So go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute... I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. The people living in the botanical labs. They're Edgewater, if we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. Neither do I. The fault wasn't... My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to speak to their leader, Adelaide. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. We belong to one community. Of course, I understand completely. Here,
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so...
Well, I am glad to hear that.
Companions. All right, Parvati, come on. We got work to do. I thought you didn't make an elevator. Oh, right. I can actually change her stuff. So she's got a shock-based hammer. That's nice. And that gives her a +5 text. Here, have... That's handgun, right? No, it's intimidate. Shit. How much is that? 7 armor. Jesus. Some good armor. Alright.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on that. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it's... I don't know anybody well. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around. Miss McDevitt. Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work... Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt.
You're okay.
If you can get out to her. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes, and maybe he can think of something else to try. It's just an idea. The mission's on the east side of town. Thanks. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to... That's what my...
Alright, come on, Parvati. This one? No. This one? Yeah, speak to Vicar. When I played this before, I think I ended up leaving without the Vicar.
Weird in here. It's too clean.
I agree, much too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out.
Just tagging along.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these... Have you?
But what? I thought you would talk...
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What is Mr. Thompson depriving them of safety? I can see why that... Ms. Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a... Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as... If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe... One of the reasons I transferred here, I happen to know such a book is... My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall... It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. It is not only a beautiful relic of a... Not many in this colony. Thank you.
Okay. There's that. Out ahead, out into the wilds to do all the things, I think. Xynius, cut the power, this diverted power. Search for that. I guess I'll ping that first. You're staring at me like I'm gonna give you something. You still got 5 hours for feeding time. Oh god, you looked really sad when I said that. I'm sorry, Autumn. It's not feeding time. It's not feeding time. It's not even close. Be a while. No. You can stare at me all you want. It's not gonna do anything. Okay. I'll just have the Autumn sitting next to me on my bed. I believe that objective's there, but the other ones are that direction, I think? Somewhere west? West? I should actually skip my PC over and make sure the door is nice and open to ensure as much airflow as possible. This is going to be a little bit of a rough situation.
Huh?
Wrong button. Ah. Death and agony. Oh god, wait, when did it save? Probably when I left the town, right? Right? It saved when I left the town, right? Oh, just before leaving the town. Okay. Why would it save just before I exit the town? That's a weird spot to see. Stuck. I believe in order to have her do... Yeah, I need my inspiration at level 20 at least. Companion skills bonus to player skills 100%. Oh, so I get more... Get double from that? Companions provide 10% skill bonus to player skills while on the unreliable. Oh! That's not a lot, but getting skills from everyone passively just because you have them on your team, that's nice. Is there a quick save button? I should actually check that. There's like a quick save I can hit so I don't have to hit pause every time. It's probably a menu button. Oh, nope, F5. Of course it's F5. Any good tips of games to get and play? Well, that depends. What kind of games do you like? Do you like the Fallout Skyrim type of games? Because if so, I would recommend The Outer Worlds. It is a pretty nice game. A lot of people... Oh, hi. It is a game that a lot of people like. Like Skyrim Outer Worlds. Oh, they're fucking so low. Ow, 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 ow. I would recommend getting The Outer World if you can. The Outer Worlds. If you haven't played it before, but I'm gonna assume you did since you said you'd like it. Games like this. Do you like games being harsh? you know, Souls-like games. Because those are, it didn't quick save. Because I was in combat, I knew it didn't quick save. Son of a bitch. Super casual player? Then you probably wouldn't want Outward. You could try Outward if you can find a really cheap key on like Ineba or CD Keys or G2A.com. Any of those sites you can find. Elden Ring's out of the question. Yeah. There we go. Quick save. But Outward's kind of a harsh game. It plays a lot like Skyrim to a degree. But yeah, it's a very harsh game. Oh, my aim. Okay, that's a dangerous guy out of the way. Can I get her up? Nope, she's just down for the count. If you want something casual and chill, you could always do Stardew Valley. People love that one. What else? What do I got on Steam? You could always do Minecraft. You could always like find mods of Minecraft. There's always good stuff there. If you've ever played Terraria and you like Terraria, Starbound's a good option. It plays pretty similar to it, but it's more like space exploration. Let's see. Assassin's Creed games. What kind of games would be like Assassin's Creed? I'm not really sure. There's not really that many that are like Assassin's Creed. What do I got in my library that might be a good fit? There is... No, that's a little bit of a harsh game. You could maybe get away with some kind of Borderlands. I'm not sure how popular that is.
Hey, take your time.
You could probably get away with playing that. God, I did something. Nope, not that. That's Souls-like. Core Keeper's also a pretty good game. Survival crafter. Let's see. The Escapist 2. That's a nice little game. Maybe a Far Cry game could be good. Hat in Time, nice platformer collectathon, akin Mario 64. The Kingdom games, like Kingdom 2 Crowns, those are pretty fun. Nice bit of like strategy similar to tower defense. Don't have any consoles? That's fine. All the stuff I'm listing here is all on PC. You could maybe do Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Rise. I would not recommend Wilds just because it's Wilds. I don't know what the hell they're thinking with Wilds. I won't be surprised if it becomes dead before long. Monster I think I have. I would definitely recommend World or Rise to anyone right now. Wilds is not a game to play. It is so bad as a Monster Hunter game. They've really kind of gutted it a bit. I think they had good ideas for it. It just did not go well. Red Dead Redemption 2. A lot of people love Red Dead Redemption 2. That's a good long story game you can play. Don't know when they'll release EU5. EU5? Hello, Autumn. Europa Universalis 5. Ah.
Ready when you are.
Oh, so you like those. Then wouldn't, like, Civilization? Maybe some of the Civilization games would be ones you'd like? I'm assuming you've probably already played those if you played Europa Universalis. I think it's like those, isn't it? Why are you screaming at me? I don't have anything for you. Meow. 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 Yeah, you don't like it when I do it to you, do you? Meow. Meow. They are turn-based. They're... Yeah, I don't know if I want to recommend Valheim. It's nice, but it's really kind of lacking stuff at the moment. They have not been, like, updating it at all, so it's kind of hard. Hollow Knight, maybe. It's a bit hard, but it's a good Metroidvania game that everyone loves. Cat, you cannot stand on the chair. You're fucking crazy. Hollow Cure, a nice free game that's much like Vampire Survivors. Sonic Mania. It's a fantastic Sonic the Hedgehog game. You can play, and it's relatively light, so it's not gonna be rough on your PC if that was ever a concern. The Subnautica games could be good. Specifically Subnautica 1, it's a pretty good one. Subnautica Below Zero is not quite as good, but still good. Oh, Tales of the Neon Sea. Man, I loved Tales of the Neon Sea. That was an amazing game. I wish I could experience that for the first time again. That's like one of the very few games I saved that. Dave the Diver. A lot of people like Dave the Diver. There's also Dredge, I think it was called. A lot of people play and seem to have a good opinion of Dredge, if that's what it's called. If you wanted MMO, you could do Final Fantasy XIV. You can get to the second expansion with that, so you have more than enough content to play before you actually buy the game to determine if you want to play it for good. I personally love Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't have money, so I can't play it because I can't pay for the monthly subscription. But if I could, I would. I love Final Fantasy XIV. If you wanted like a roguelike type of game, Risk of Rain 2 is pretty fun. And thankfully the team has fixed up the DLC they did recently that basically botched the game almost completely. Thank God they fixed it up. Plays that, plays what? Final Fantasy? Yeah. If you don't want to do an MMO, you can do literally any of the other Final Fantasies that's not 11, because 11 was also an MMO, but it was, like, shut down, so if you want to do 11, you gotta find, like, a private server run by the community or something. but you could do, I think a lot of people like 12 or 11, 12 or 11 are relatively liked ones. Or not 11. 10 maybe? Maybe 10's what I'm thinking. So I would definitely look at the Final Fantasy series. There's a lot of them you can find. The early on ones, like 1 through 6, I think, are turn-based, while some of the more recent ones, like 7's the one everyone really loved. And that they've made like 4 remakes or like parted remakes of the game. I don't understand what's going on with Final Fantasy VII in terms of modern stuff right now, but yeah, Final Fantasy, that's a series that would probably give you plenty to do. And if you don't mind turn-based too much, you could also do like various Pokemon fan games like Infinite Fusion if you really wanted a really chaotic, in-depth Pokemon experience. God, why does my accuracy feel so weird in this? Popping this again, just to get my... Where's Parvati? There you are. Alive and well. Nothing happened. Overhauled power helmet. I wish there was like a power armor I could get in this game. I think that'd be fun. I'm not sure how that would... Hunting rifle, let's go! Finally, a gun! Where was the other Marauder? Didn't he die, like, around here? Maybe his body, like, rolled down the hill a little bit. Was he over here? He should be, like, right around this rock somewhere, shouldn't he? Oh, shit. Ow, my leg. I don't see his body. I don't know where his corpse is. Okay. I'm not particularly great at giving recommendations of games. A lot of my interests tend to be a bit more niche, quote-unquote niche, than other people's. I prefer older games and such. Or some that are played a little specifically. Oh, wait, whoa, what the fuck? I didn't think that Kanan was gonna be coming for me. I thought it was gonna go for Parvati there. Oh, I should also see what that armor does. What is this? 16 heavy? And it's good armor, but... God, weapon swapping is so slow. Ah, no. I was reloading, so I couldn't sprint. Man, hard mode is hard. I really gotta play with, like, defenses here. Sit down, Fido.
I smell blood.
God, this weapon fire is kind of slow, especially when they have time dilation. Holy shit. Nothing. Some stuff. Makeshift armor of some kind. Can I salvage weapons? Not by hand. I can. Okay, it was just because I was in her inventory. Okay, let's get rid of this. Break down that. I need to get Parvati a better ranged weapon, like a SMG or something full auto or a good shotgun. That's what I need to give her. And wait, can I repair my shotgun? Yes, okay. I'll give this to Parvati, because that'll be a lot better for her if she's gonna be running like that. But the moment I can get like a assault rifle or something, I'll give that to her instead. I think she'll be better off with that. Can I tell what her skills are? Distance close. Weapon. Mixed mode. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat is over. The companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Yeah, I'll leave you on aggressive, that's fine. Oh, controls the follow distance for this companion. Okay, stay medium. That's fine. And I don't have any points for you. Can I give you better armor? 9, 16. I guess I'll do this. You don't really need Intimidate. It doesn't matter. Tech skills plus 5. Yeah, I think I'll give you this. Or should I have it? What does mine do? I guess I should put it on. Nine armor with 5 tech skill. I don't know how much the armor weight class matters. Oh, what's this? Messages. Okay. Don't know if that provided me with any information I wouldn't have known already. Did I pick up new armor? I did. What's this? All plaid collection. Ugh. What does it even do? Test skills plus 5. Well, that's garbage. Yeah, I'll break down some stuff that I'm not gonna use, or I have like spares of, so that way I can get some bonus stuff. Inspiration needs to be 20, right? Yeah. 8 points there. Right, Parvati's giving me some bonuses to stuff. But I'm not sure exactly how much that actually matters, because it doesn't seem like it actually puts me into that skill thing. Plasma, shock, and science weapon effects. Wait, so if I get a long science gun, does that add on the crit chance and the sway reduction? That might, because it seems to just be based on damage type, like plasma and shock. And I believe plasma is basically fire, so that's good against most enemies, probably. Shock would be good against the robots. I don't know if there's really much else to... I do need to add my hacking more, so I'm gonna do that. Apply. Okay. So I can give the I can have the companions use their abilities, which are gonna be really helpful. That's about as far as I'm gonna go with leadership for the time being. And I'll probably just push a lot more hacking to get access to like restricted items. I should probably put 7 in dodge, so I can dodge forward. That'd be good. Recovery speed double? Okay, 40 dodge might be good. I don't really care about block, but they'll both increase at the same time. I think once you hit 50 in something, that's when you can no longer do the whole group. It then like goes to only the other 2. So once I hit 50 with, I guess, science, only medical and engineering will get things when I hit tech. Then once they hit 50, they'll be done individually. And I need to start pushing more into ranged as well. Okay, but perks, what can I do? More carry capacity? How is my carry capacity doing right now? 45 out of 110. Okay, so it's not that bad. I don't need to worry about it too much. Recharges faster. More XP from companion kills, which isn't very likely right now, but I probably want to get that soon. More health, which, I mean, 50% more health might be really important. I'm gonna be honest. Let's do toughness for now. I need the health. Speaking of health. Okay, so it automatically refills with carb-based items. And I need to get my medical up to 40, which it's at... Okay, so next level I can get it up to 40. I don't really have a whole lot of hacking things, so I really need to boost my hacking a lot to reduce the cost for hacking stuff like this. Never mind. Like this. What? Why was it telling me that now? After I've been stealing and doing shit before, why would it say it now? Armor parts, nice. Son of a bitch. Okay, so what is this? A cave entrance? Alright. Sure. I hope I can get an assault rifle off one of these guys, or an SMG. Something. Oh, F5. Does that put her actually there? Or it does. Okay, so that... Yeah, her having a shotgun on hand is... gonna be... Okay, maybe her having a shotgun's not good because she's not really... Hey, an assault rifle. There we go. And I got myself an assault rifle. Let's go. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to change her off of a shotgun because she needs to get close, but she doesn't really actively get close. Alright, so instead, you are going to have this assault rifle. Oh, do they use the same? They seem to use the same ammo. That's a little rough, but it's fine. 5. I'm gonna save after every encounter, so that way if I die, I don't have to redo an encounter or maybe lose whatever equipment I gained. What the hell? Brutes. Oh, and they are hostile, okay. What does my mouse do? Oh, interesting. May have forgotten that there were explosives put around this area. I want a wrench for a weapon. Granted, melee is not really my thing. I thought I was backing away far enough from that for it to not trigger, but you know, whatever. Alright, so it wants me to go back to Vicar, but I'm not going to. Cache of medicines, just down the way. Oh, hi. Okay, that is melee. I needed to... Alright, quick save since that. Fun small game you can stream sometimes. Fun small game to stream? Let me let that go for a bit. A small game to stream, huh? It's a good question. Buckshot roulette. You could do buckshot roulette. That one doesn't have like a big commitment to it that you can do. What else do I got? Man, I miss Omega Strikers. That was such a good game. The only game that was really competitive that I'd actually play. It's a shame. I don't know if I'm gonna suggest that one. Don't really got a whole lot, honestly. Death Road to Canada, I think I've seen that a few times. I'm not sure if I was really interested in that. my chair. It's swiveling about weirdly. Is that a guy? That's a guy. Can I avoid combat a bit here? Really. Wait, don't I have to go in here for the... Where's this putting me? Over there. One of these I need to go for the main thing, don't I? Is that the main story? That is the main story. Okay, so here is first. Oh, she's down. Shit. And she's no longer down. Let's go. Clicking for bringing the damage to items, repair them yourself, have a vendor do it. Yeah. Did I get you? Should be a guy right around here, yeah. Him? Oh. Maybe that was him and he just didn't have any loot. He's not dead. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything is a-okay. We're not in danger. Yet. Can they see me through here? Usually games are a little weird. A little inconsistent about whether they can be spotted through windows and such or not. Would you? Thank you, Pravati. Why do you feel like you're not crouching very much? Bought a game in the early 90s with the name Outpost. I don't know that one. My fucking shoulder. Okay, is there much else around here before I decide to start scrapping and selling shit? Never able to really play it. It was difficult. Oh man, the size of the Bible with the game. Yeah, it sounds pretty typical of those kinds of games. That's her inventory, not mine. Health, attribute, health, healing, regen. Oops. Time dilation, health. Nope, that's drunk. Companion ability cooldown minus 50%. That's okay. So I don't really think I need that, honestly. It's kind of meh. Nope. 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 Confirm. Plain pure water. Ingredients, 99% water. What's the other 1%? Okay, there. That'll do. I feel like $1,000 on me. What is that? Light assault rifle. Okay, well, I was hoping I could compare it to my current weapon, but okay. Ooh, an LMG, eh? Could replace my pistol with that. Don't think I wanna. Alright, anything here? No. My hacking skill is not quite high enough for that. Ooh, bypass, let's go. Bard. Motherfuck. Code first aid key card. Hack 25. My hack isn't 25? What? Where's my hack at? Oh, fuck you. Do I have anything that can put my hack just past? I think that'll do it. This is why you always keep spare equipment. Was that even the right equipment to put on? I think so. I think it's the highest armor I got. Okay. Quick save, having done that.
Don't mess with us.
Kids. Primals. Saltuna. I need to check to see, am I able to... Okay, not really, no. Wait, bolter pistol, isn't that... Yep. Okay, so now I've got something that does plasma, I think? Cool. Zero need for that. Oh, and there's a first aid room key here. Shit, okay. Sawed-off shotgun. Is that a saw with a syringe? No. Looks like it's on a revolver, though. That's weird. Stun baton. That probably does electric damage, if I were to guess. I just pick up another gun? What was that? Does do electric damage. Video game developed and published by Sierra Online, 94. Noteworthy from a hard science fiction approach. Designer being former NASA scientist. Ah, okay. Oh, it's a burst shot? Okay. A little weird, but I can get used to that. I prefer not to do burst ammo. Or burst guns, simply because some enemies will die well before every single bullet you shot, and that trigger just does anything to them, so... You just end up wasting ammo for no reason. I think I've gotten pretty much everything from here. Might be a thing or two I'm missing, but I don't think it's anything significant. Oh my god, a raid? Hello? Oh, I think I gotta do it from my... No, I can do it from OBS. What am I doing? Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing? Let's see, what were you doing? Oh, you were also doing the Outer Worlds. Hello. After my sessions with the Outer Worlds. Nice, nice. I may not be the best streamer to go to, because this is like the first stream I've done in a couple months, and I probably won't be streaming at any time soon again. It all depends on what this one person that's living in our place does soon. But I would like to stream more. It's been a while. How was your stream? Did it go all right? I do this one because it's got to take me to the other spot anyway. Kylan's rare occasion, yeah. It wouldn't be as rare, but it just will be for the time being. If I remember correctly, there... Oh. To go all the way to the other side of the gate, don't I? And kind of fight my way in.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Have you played The Outer Worlds much? Oh. I don't really have a weapon. Went well, just been on the Groundbreaker after finishing Edgewater. Still pretty early in the game, okay. I have played this a time before, but I lost my data after reinstalling the game. And my PC had a really bad graphics card before. Now it's not so bad. So I stopped streaming it because it was not a good experience. I'm not sure if this is proving to be better. Thank you for the follow, Cademan. I don't think that was worth trying to use that kind of ammo for. They probably resist plasma. That's explosive. That's also explosive. That's a lot of explosives around. Loot. Glad you're back to it again with hopefully a better experience. Should be.
Processing data.
Where did that other one go? Did it get flung? This is it, isn't it? Oh. Alright. We're in. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 20-ish minutes. I need to disappear, but I'll be lurking. Alright. I'll probably gonna be going for like another hour-ish, maybe. Depends on how quickly my friend wants to... Oh, I leveled up. Play Schedule 1. Okay, so I wanted to boost... I'll put my act to 25 at least. I should make my handguns 20, so they have location hit effects as well. I guess I'll just keep bumping to tech for the time being. Yep. Alright, Parvati. What can I do? I can get more engineering from you, which doesn't really matter. Less threat, more health. Let's give you more health. You're just dying too much. I don't really need you to take on more threat. I just need you to live more.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Okay, then I guess I'll go talk to her first. Shit. This isn't gonna point me to her, is it? Okay, it will. Thank God. Wait, does it undo the... No, it doesn't. Can I shut this off somehow? Surely in here I can... Oops. Light assault rifle. Now you're talking my style. Okay, maybe you're not talking my style. That's actually kind of low damage. There's no fire rate to compare with here, so it's a little iffy to know whether it's worth it. The DPS says it's lower, so it's probably not that. It probably doesn't really have good fire rate, if better. Stuck on shit. Alright, let's go find Adelaide and talk to her. I figured, oh, well, my secondary objective's here and my main objective's there, so I'll just do that. But, I didn't realize that I had a optional main objective. To go this way, I did not see the icon. Don't know if that really does anything bad for not being able to complete the optional objective.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for. Answers, huh? If you're gonna start one over in the enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you. Buzzing around the 8th? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her little ways ago. It's not like can't imagine where she's gone. Feel appreciate it. Honest.
Alright, let's go talk to Adelaide. Well, let's search Zoe's stuff first. I believe he knows something.
You hungry? Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Zoe was... Shame. You sound like some type of corp... Zoe and I were gonna... The other day I got my hands... Can't say I... She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Let's just steal stuff. Let's not do that. Yoink. Hold on, there's some goods to be had in here. Wait a minute. I see free food and resources to gather. Thank you. This is our home, I think. Okay, that's everything there.
If you're hungry, there's whatever your troubles with Edgewater. I have been called that.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. Are you staying long? You should try some of a home. So like the spores of the puffball, it is the home in which we spent our lives has left us. Reed, let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here, but he would do such a thing. The question is, why would you? Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip? If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. A hero to the people who matter. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that. You know that.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and...
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed. So, what do you... I trust...
Okay. There's that done. Anything here I can get? Nice. Nightingale's Step is what I picked up. What is that? Volume. Okay, so yeah, I'm just stealthier. I make less noise. Coat of Arms. Companion ability refresh plus 10%. Oh, it's not bad. Changes damage type to deal plasma damage. Wouldn't be bad on my sword. Okay. Alright, let's go find Zoe. Sandaconda. That's a weird name for a Pokemon, but then again, Pokemon have a lot of weird names.
Here we go.
Ow. I don't know if that hurt me or not. Is this like AoE damage? No, it doesn't seem like it.
That's the last of them.
Ooh, free hacking. Let's go.
Nice.
And those are just Canids that were in front of us. Not worth bothering to look at. I don't know if their parts really do much for me. Where'd that guy die? Over here? Oh god, he died in the tall grass, didn't he? There he is. Okay. Making my sniper do plasma damage might be good. Is there a damage type that's not really resisted by many enemies? I think one of them just walked over a landmine.
That's the last of them.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
There you got all the people. I don't think there's really many buildings for me to walk into here, so.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your way. What, you mean Adel? You, on the other hand, I'm great at clarifying. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided, instead, what do I find? But a bunch of, I don't know. The oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't, I may have bartered them a few, no. I've got all the time. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty? I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about. Wait, you're telling me? I'll take my stuff.
Okay. There. She's going back. Then you return to the camp to tell Grace the good news, and I guess I should probably do that before... Do I want to head back to... Can I fast travel to the camp? I can. And the community center. And the power plant. Okay, I can fast travel to all the important locations. So I'm gonna do some fast traveling to get some stuff. All right, Grace. Grace, I've done it.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. Zoe joined. You pretty much did my... Let me know if...
Okay. Then... turn in the medicine. Uvologia. Let's go do the medicine and Vickers stuff. Ah, tea.
Another day at the cannery.
Any progress on that Wonderful. This is fantastic. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Overreacting? Do you have any idea? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior, and that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard. Of course, I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll... But instead, fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scene. I shall see you on the ship, Captain.
Alright, so he'll be on the ship. That's fine. Do I have 2 partners right now, or do I need to get my... There's nothing saying I need to level up my persuasion or anything for that. Or leadership. I assume he just goes to the ship because it's a default thing. M. Region. Let's go to my ship real quick. See if I can't enter in, leave, and pick him up so I have an additional ally in use. So having 2 in use would be really handy right now. I guess I'll see if there's anything going on in here that I wouldn't normally have going on. I don't think so. I don't think much really happens in here until later. Modifications. Yeah, whatever. Break down. Is my equipped weapon? Oh, I actually have a spare. I guess I could give that to Vicar. Give him a... okay, hold on. Let's break down some stuff before I go. Three full rows versus two. Okay, so anything that's here is not on a person. Tossball blocker does 113 DPS versus this doing. Oh yeah, no, he's gonna be having that. That'll just be better. Get rid of that shotgun. Yeah. There we go. What about armors? Do I have any? What does this do? One-handed melee. Block. I'd have to give him two-handed melee, which of this stuff does not seem to actually have anything. Modify. Let's see here. What do I want to... So I can make this do plasma. I'm a little hesitant to put that on there because I would like a one-handed melee that's better than this. This one, I think I'll swap to this then. I'll swap to the stun baton. Just so I have an electric weapon, I have a plasma weapon, and then I can worry about other ones on other stuff. Yeah, I'll do that instead. I accidentally activated my time dilation. Whoops. My bad. Okay, that's fine for now. Hold E to open.
If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
I guess I'm not allowed to have two allies yet? It's unfortunate. Alright, let's go turn in the medicine. Alright. So I give it to Martin. Or did we give it to Blaine?
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this... Here. Something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a... You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingent. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Hey, there we go. There we go. That puts my medical to 40, so I can have an additional thing on that. I can now break down things to get armor things by chance. I'll put one in dialogue so my lie is up. So 15% chance auto-mechanical slowly attack other enemies instead of you for 10 seconds. I really should try to push more into these, but goddamn if I don't need hacking. Put 8 points in there. Combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Pretty sure I already had some of those, so I'm kind of funny that they say that. Now's the point where I probably want the XP from companion skills. Or kills, not skills. But you know what I mean. 15% critical chance on companions. 25% more science weapon mag. 5 base armor. I probably should go for resilient. I need 5 of the previous. Do I want that? Traveler could be handy, because then I wouldn't really need pack mule all that bad, but I think I go for this, and then I go for the vendor prices, and then base armor rating? Yeah. Yeah, XP from companions, lower vendor prices, base armor rating. Then I make sure vendors buy stuff from me for higher prices, so I get the most money efficiency that I can have. And I'll figure it out from there. That should be fine. Probably. I'm never gonna make builds. Don't follow me when trying to make a build. It's not gonna go well for you, most likely. Like, it'll fail every time, 60% of the time. Okay, so now I can go get a logic module from the geothermal plant. I need to keep an eye on my friend on Discord to see whenever he comes online, because when he does, that's probably when it'll end. How long has it been? Nearly 3 hours. It's been a decent stream, at least. I typically like to go for 4 to 6, somewhere in that range, if I can. If I'm really left with something I'm enjoying, I will probably go for 8+. Which way are you facing? Oh shit. Actually, journal. Codex. Weapons and armor. Weapon effects? No. Combat? Damage types. Physical, weak against armor. Plasma, good against flesh. Weak against mantisaurs. Corrosion, good against armor, including automechanicals, mantisaurs, and heavy armor. Shock, good against automechanicals. N-ray, bypasses armor, weak against non-organic entities. Weak against non-organic entities? Oh, okay, so any robots and such don't really So corrosion, I'm assuming, just means it's going to reduce the armor of something so they can take more physical damage, technically. So I'd want plasma, shock, and N-ray. Actually, no, I'd just want shock and N-ray, wouldn't I? Because then anything that's organic, it's just better than plasma. And it ignores armor. And then shock would just be good against any robot. Yeah, shock and N-ray seems like the 2 damage types I want. I feel like there's not enough difference between these that I would want anything other than those. Then the only problem, if there was enough difference between them, is what's the enemy I'm most likely going to be going against? And it'd obviously be any flesh-based characters. Exit. Okay. Went through all those. Make sure I'm not going to miss anything. I got like a plasma sword? What the hell was that? Oh my god, I got a plasma cutter. Oh, it's a shame I already have a plasma weapon. My pistol. Just an exit. Yeah. Save. Hello. I need to check. Power and sweet. Okay, so I need to get my melee up to 20 in order to get like power attacks. That's gonna take a couple levels. Maybe 3 or 4, depending on how I want to spread the points around. Plant status. Plant operating 22% efficiency. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your... Redirect power. Warning, safety failures detected. Highly likely of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is irreversible procedure. Redirection failed. Required override. All 3 electrical track switches. Great.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Indeed it will, Parvati. Indeed it will. Hack that for free. Did I just get Spacer's Choice armor? Spacer's Choice. Melee weapon skills +5. What does that look like? Very bland is what it looks like. Personal files. Bam, 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 bam. Unlock door. Enter passcode. 5, 2. There we go. Hack this open.
Wish I could do that.
Security Chief's corpse. There's no, like, roll mechanic, is there? Is that something I can unlock? Is a skill, I wonder? I would assume it'd be in, like, sneak. Pickpocket, crash move speed would get. Sneak, weak spot damage, increase. Sneak attacks ignore 50% of the target's armor. Sneak attacks which kill their targets do not alert their enemies. Huh. I guess there's no roll I can do. Of course, that's barred.
We can handle this.
Oh, whoops. I forgot F is to heal. There is no flashlight as far as I'm aware. It's fine. It just means I have some carbs for a better regen. I think that's the one I'm saying right next to. I believe this is the...
Self-diagnostics complete. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's Choice. Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. Affirmative. Mechanicide protocol.
Paralog. Corporate. Just in case I'm audited. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because you repair the drone, or the sentry, little robot in the scrapyard. It's able to navigate out here and fix itself, and then it helps you. Very handy. Oh no, Johnny, you're here. Why are you here, Johnny? No. I thought you weren't going to be on for like another hour. I guess more like 30 minutes. I'll finish this up, and then I'll come join you. Maybe I won't finish this up. This might take a while. Okay, and then I can go get the logic module. No rush. No rush, eh? Chester's passcode. Shit. Override control. Alex heals +5. Factory stock armor plating. So just give it more armor. That was some electric type damage. If I could put on a gun, that'd be nice.
Two more.
That's one of the things.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
They will die a horrible, horrible death. So let's avoid that, Parvati. Let's avoid that entirely. Okay, it wants me to return to Ludwig. I'm not gonna do that just yet. It's routing switch there. Oh, right, this spot.
No, 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 just leave me alone. Get away! You're not real. You're not real. Get away. You can talk? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with... You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an Intergalactic. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting. Yes, that's exactly it. There's a behavior control... Oh, the tail. Definitely. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised. Boiled. Charred. Skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything... You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? I was on cleaning duty at the...
Alright, cool. Thanks for the information, buddy. Goodbye. Okay, now I get back up the ladders. Okay. Just checking something. I can lockpick this. Workbench. What can I scrap? Actually, modify this to have some zap damage. There we go. So now my assault rifle does electric damage, so it's a lot easier to take care of the robots. I should probably give her plasma or like N-ray damage, but I don't think I can do that. I don't have anything like that.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the...
Oh, Jesus. Alright, good thing I put some electric damage on here. That was a little more sudden enemy than I was... Wait. That's my ally sentry. Very handy little guy. Are you two fighting each other? God damn it. Maybe that wasn't my sentry. Maybe it just got confused when it was trying to attack me. My last skill probably activated. Scrambled it. And instead of attacking enemies, since I had no enemies to attack, it probably just went to attack me. Or my ally, because it couldn't attack me specifically.
The last. I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final.
Decision is indeed final, Parvati. The decision is indeed final. Before I do that, I need to... Shit, I gotta stand outside. Hold on, what is my... Return to Ludwig. Teleport out here. Teleport to the landing pad that Ludwig's at. Give him the logic module. Well, they're hostiles. What? Oi.
Systems are
incoming.
Performing an area sweep now.
Damn robots. Okay. Johnny, did you ever play the Outer Worlds? I need to try Outer Wilds. It sounds like it's a really good game, but it's one that like nobody can actually talk about because it's really spoily apparently.
Bang up. So this, I would reward you with the gratitude of the resist.
That's all I had to do for him? Alright, cool. Off we go, back over here to swap the power to the botanical plant, I guess. Botanical plant's the greenhouse. Hit save, just in case something happens while I'm trying to run over there. Nothing should, but you never know.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am.
Jesus.
Look, I know you want your power regulator. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, in Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the spacer. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I just... Really?
I'm still not gonna give it to Edgewater, girl. I'm sorry. That one's not active. I'm pretty sure it's active. We're gonna ignore that.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be all... You mean about the mission being I know, but... Real machines? Have... The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's... something on a museum shelf. The Vickers... It's just that when...
Alright, well... I'm pretty sure this makes me a bounty of the colony. Because I believe Spacer's Choice is the colony. So they're probably hostile to me now. To Thompson. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy, I killed your town. Since it was dying anyways. Might as well put it out of its misery, right? It's fine. I'm gonna swap to the flesh damage weapon.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence. Apologies won't give us our lives back.
Well, time to level up. I need to just keep pushing that, don't I? I could just put 10 into this and get my stuff to 50, I guess. But I need more hacking. Hacking's really important. So what does that do? Unlock access to restricted items, vending machines. Nice. Accept. Okay. Save and...
Okay, going quiet.
That guy. Oh, our body's going for him. Oh. Come on, Parvati, get up. No time for sleeping. Am I still technically in combat? Sorry, Thompson. You were an enemy. I had to kill you. Parvati, get up. She don't want to get up. Look, all you guys had to do was not shoot me and you would have been fine, but you had to start shooting, didn't you? Ooh, I got a nice weapon out of that. Alright, well, you guys can run. I don't care about you guys. So what is that weapon? And Parvati's still down. Oh. It's a better shock weapon. Yeah, I'll take that instead. What do I got? A shotgun? Skunk keeps speed well, makes apple. As a mock apple keeps Dr. Bay, which is not at all. Yeah, it's a shotgun. For some reason, Parvati's still dead. She shouldn't be, but... Hey, she's alive. How you doing, Parvati?
Something you need?
Okay, well. We're done here. One near what hostels? There's no hostels. Am I clear? I'm clear. Okay. I'm so used to not fast traveling because I'm like always encumbered whenever I'm playing this game because I never took like any strength points and I never took the capacity increase thing.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
Parvati, we're here
Does
5
she
minutes
have a
ago.
name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured. Well, because I want to ask you something, and you can say no. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. Yes, Captain.
Come on, Parvati. And there's Vicar.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Ah, I'm finally encumbered. Right, F doesn't do anything. God damn it. I don't think the ship actually has a storage area, so I can't, like, put stuff away. I may have gotten rid of those. Whoops. It's fine. Out of the way. Alright, Miku.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. What can I do for you? Do you know? Outstanding. Our engine.
Yes, I'm aware I have hastened their demise. Blah, 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 blah. Edgewater wasn't going to make it anyway. Corporation didn't care about them. Alright. I remember at one point, I think I was streaming at the time, but like going through rooms or saying a specific spot in this room, it caused like serious deloading and such, and it was weird.
What can I do for you? Also, I am prepared to bring the
I guess that's a good spot to stop.
communication request from Dr. Phineas.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost... Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of it. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so Gladys and I have been doing business for years. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures. You'd have to be a lunatic. Excellent. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting edge. I call it the Holographic Shroud. A marvelous device I'm quite proud of. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see. But very simply, the Holographic Shroud uses biometric information. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Best used in moderation. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay... A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard? The Holographic Shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It might... Science, that's how. Excellent. And remember, don't... The board's only in...
Transmission ended.
Okay. That, I guess, will be where I stop. A little over 3 hours. That's an okay time. It's an okay time. Yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you had a great time. I hope you have a great day, evening, night, whatever it may be. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.